Thank you all for joining me today. Hope you're all having a good day. And I wanted to start a new character so I could play through the stories, play through different quest lines, and hopefully you'll come along and join me as well. I've already got a Sorcerer, a Nightblade, a Dragon Knight and a Warden. I thought it might be quite good to play a Templar. And it's going to be Magica Templar, so we're going to have to create a character. Going to go female, doesn't really make much difference, just is what it is. We're going to be Mirror Dominion, and we are going to be a high elf as well. Well, in these characters they do look a bit scary, don't they? It'll be funny. I like this. This is what it looks like in novice gear. This is what it looks like in champion gear. Well, yeah. Okay, so the class is going to be, what do we say? Templar. So Dragon Knight, Sorcerer, Nightblade, Templar. Which looks a bit good. The body I think we'll probably leave it as it is, what do you reckon? And then the face. Again, I'm actually pretty much terrible at doing all these. We've got different head markings on if we want. I'm terrible at making characters, which is why I normally don't have presets. We'll leave it as it is. And I'm just going to leave all that as it is as well, because, as I said, I'm terrible at it. Can't do it. I always end up making it look really bad. Listen to the voice.
Yay!
Yay! What do we got, D? Base top. Base type. So we've got soft, heroic, angular. I don't like angular. We're going to go cross between soft and heroic. Looks a bit nicer, I think. Now I've got to think of a character's name. What about Morgana Le Fay? Am I allowed that? Yeah, play through a tutorial of the previous character. You may choose to play through it again with Morgana Le Fay or skip it. As we're starting the game from the very beginning, got to play the tutorial. I kind of felt that might happen. Right, just bear with me while I find a name I can use. There we go, Le Fay. Obviously.
You're awake. Thank the stars. There you are, on your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, alright? The Isle of Fiera, home of Clan Dorini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
Can you let me out?
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a Daetric beast called Shyazel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shyazel?
Obviously. Yes, let me free and I help.
Wise choice. Just give me a moment. There. That should unlock the door. When you're ready, follow me.
I don't have any weapons.
There you are. Free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way, of Clan Dorini. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
You too. Where are we headed, Diane?
We're bound for a place called the Keyrights Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the Orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. Fair?
Sure, but I have some questions.
Of course. I can't promise total transparency, but I'll be as forthcoming as I can.
You mentioned a Keyrites Gallery. What is that place?
The Keyrites Gallery is an ancient substructure of Fiera Island, built long before my clan arrived.
And why is it called Keyrites Gallery?
On account of all the doors. The gallery's full of ancient gates, each with some arcane connection to places in Tamriel and beyond. Once the gates came to life, rifts opened. You fell out of one of them. The Daedra, Shyazel, emerged from another.
And how did you escape?
I cast an incantation of the steed, snatched you up, and fled as fast as my feet would carry me. I heard the Daedra cursing, followed by some kind of explosion, but I didn't look back. I hope the gallery is still standing.
And what are you doing here?
Nothing irresponsible, if that's what you're asking. I'm a member of Clan Dorini's intelligence guild, the Cinderell. More scholar than spy, I assure you. I was conducting some research in the gallery, then pop! You and that monster arrived.
Why were you studying this place?
The gallery's always been a place of special interest for the guild, but we never quite cracked how it worked. Despite the dangers, this is our greatest breakthrough to date. The guild master will be ecstatic, provided we get it under control.
And you said something about golems, so what exactly is going on?
Would it frustrate you to hear that I have no idea? We Doreni are cautious by nature, so the Isle of Fiera has many defenses. Magical stone guardians protect many of our sacred sites, but somehow this Daedra found a way to turn them against us.
Well, can you describe the Daedra, Shyazel?
Ugh, do I have to? If I recall my studies correctly, I'd say it's a harvester, a huge serpentine creature that feeds on souls and magica. If it finds a way to consume the energies of the gallery, we will be in very serious trouble.
Okay, let's crack on. I need to get a weapon, do I? Sword and shields, great axe, daggers, bow, fire staff, healing staff. It has to be the fire staff.
Larger weapons like staves and great axes will take both hands to use. You can pair smaller weapons with a shield. Yes, I think that one suits you.
Good.
If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want. Now, let's find a spot to practice.
Sounds like a plan.
This is as good a place as any. Now, prepare yourself while I conjure up a dance partner. Let's begin. Quickly now, strike the construct. Raw strike that. Wonderful. Rocket strike. Give it everything you've got. Now some foes will try to restrain you. Quickly, break free. Again, make ready. Prepare yourself. Now bash the construct. Now press your advantage with a heavy attack. Again, halt its attack. Interrupt now, before it strikes. When your enemy prepares an attack. Good, now destroy it. Well done. Come speak with me for a moment.
Easy enough. Apologies for the cut earlier on. I had an Amazon delivery I had to go quickly get. So I need to claim my level 2 rewards first. So this is all going into... Right, I'll tell you what, I'll speak to her first.
With moves like that, the Daedra doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're ready to set out.
So where are we headed now then?
To reach the Keyrites Gallery, we have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to slip past them. But I'm not all that lucky, so I'm sorry in advance.
Okay, we'll head there next. What can we expect to encounter in the gallery?
Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass through that initial door, we'll step into a huge vault. This is the part that worries me most.
Why does it worry you?
I believe Shyazel, the Daedric creature that's causing all this mischief, may have nested itself in there. So be prepared to fight.
And will dealing with Shyazel pacify the golems?
I can't say anything with certainty, but ridding the world of an otherworldly abomination can't hurt, right? Its influence might linger for a time, but the golems should return to normal before too long. Hopefully.
Okay, let's go. Right, now let's claim my reward. So that's going into Magica. And inventory, well, we might as well equip those. On the attribute points. Skills, we are going to put I'm not going to put one into that just yet. Not going to use that, we'll keep hold of the skill point for now. Okay, let's go. Yes, I have got a shed load of champion points apparently that I can stick in. So I'm just going to do that quick and then we'll carry on. Alright, okay, so let's lead Norian way outside.
One of the stray golems. We might want to sneak past it.
Okay, ooh, let's disarm that bear trap. Oh, there's the golem. You can see I was expecting some big mud-filled creature with big stompy feet. We're going to sneak again.
Almost there. Let's hurry.
Well, let's just hold shift to sprint, but I'll have a look at this. Do you know that's the boss we've got to fight over there?
Right. The entrance to the Keyrights Gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
Okay. Compass shows your current quest, objectives, blah blah blah. Change camera perspectives, yep. Oh, okay, so we've got a Golem champion. Okay, so I need to remap my dodge key. I normally have it on mouse button 4. Can I catch the butterfly? Yeah. Is that saber cat going to attack me? It is as well. Helps I actually hit it, doesn't it? You've been targeted by status effect. Come on, let's just get over here. Yeah, I've got a few settings I'm going to change. There's only got one of them here. Just keep the finger on the heavy attack button and run around it. Gonna go this way, are we? Oh, there's somebody else over there. Splatierin. Having a simulator, I think. Where's that come from? Let's have a look. Who's that then?
The Keyrights Gallery is in here. Let's head inside.
Let's do this thing then. talk to Norian, we. Somebody else there. NVidia.
Well, this is upsetting. Jeffers' bones. The surge of Magica created by the portals you came through. It must have cracked this sky shard. Without a functioning sky shard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn!
So is there any way to fix it?
Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement.
And where exactly can we find a replacement?
I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it.
Okay, let's go find the Sky Shard, but I want to ask you something before we start.
Of course. Let's not tarry too long, though.
What are Sky Shards?
Giant clusters of meteoric glass. They fall from Aetherius, charged with raw and very potent magica. Mages use sky shards in all kinds of rituals and experiments. We Dureni use them as a power source.
And what kind of golem did you see near the Sky Shard?
It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle. I've never seen one fight, but by all accounts, they are far more powerful than the golems we've faced thus far.
Fair enough, let's go. Have I got anything else I can wear? Yep, we'll equip those. Gives us a bit more experience points anyway. Jerkin, breeches, shoes, and braces. Is that? Oh, they do offer. Oh, this is medium. Is there a light version? Medium, medium, light. I don't need those. Just a shoulder. I got. Oh, dude. At least we've got some armor on now.
All right. Do you see that vault to the south? The sky shard is there.
Let's go then. We'll ignore the saber cat, I think. And the golem champion. And just go straight in.
There it is, the sky shard.
Oh, great.
Get out of the way now. Counter and kill.
Too hard though, is it? Really? Medium armor's increased to 3. Let's grab the sky shard.
What? Did you just absorb the energy of that shard?
Looks like it.
Incredible. Not quite what I intended, but we can work with this. Let's head back to the gate.
Go on in. Oh, where we're headed? Back in here again. Fair enough. Let's go. Return to the gate above. And repair it.
Moment of truth. Focus on the sky shard aperture. With any luck, it will respond to the power you absorbed and unlock the gate.
Okay, just wait for Norian to appear again.
I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now.
Do you have any advice on how to slay it?
Again, I'm just a scholar. But I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving, strike true, and exploit any opening the creature gives you.
Fair enough, let's go do it. Come on, if you keep me healing, I'll do the killing.
There it is! Send it back to oblivion!
Untitled the Traveller.
Near. Wither and die.
Not really being able to block it, am I? Should have remapped that dodge key.
Only I will remain.
Don't think so, somehow, because I'm actually doing pretty good.
You cannot kill what cannot die.
There we go, that's what I wanted to do, stun you.
Wither and die.
Yeah, Donna.
You did it!
Yep,
Hopefully the gallery wasn't too badly damaged. Follow me!
we've got to level up as well, which is pretty goddamn awesome. Should we claim our... oh. For some reason that didn't... didn't stick last time. I didn't confirm it, did I? Ha ha ha! I'll keep your eye on his bookshelves because you get you get points for your attributes in it. On some of them.
By all the stars! Look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through all the bookshelves. Should do really, but here all day. Enter the Keyrights Gallery, which we've just done.
This
Talk
is
to
the
Norian
Keyrights
again.
Gallery, but not as I remember it. Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their
Look at
power
this.
comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen.
A lot of little pictures into
Perhaps
different
not all of
areas.
them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first?
I have no idea yet.
Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, the chamber is positively crackling with magic. The Keyrights Gallery has come to life, and I finally think I know why.
What do you mean? Why did it come to life?
Because of you. Matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Daedric princes conspire. Dragons ride the winds of elsewhere. The Second Era needs a savior. I believe the gallery, perhaps even the Adamantine Tower itself, chose you.
What do you think I should do next?
The Keyrights Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel, places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. May the stars protect you.
Cool. 80 gold, strong box, skill point, and some soul magic.
So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift.
So do you plan to use one of the doors as well?
What, me? No, I've got work to do. The Cinderil will want every bit of this place searched and studied. Since I did the discovering, I'll probably end up leading the effort. Adventure abroad sounds all well and good, but my place is here.
And do you really think that fate brought me here?
Well, fate's sort of a clumsy way to put it. No offense. Honestly, we may never know why you were chosen. But I believe there was intention here. Something, whether it be the stars, the gallery, or the tower itself, placed you here for a reason.
And Shizel, what brought that thing here?
Perhaps it followed you to prevent you from reaching your... well, destiny sounds a bit too grandiose. Let's just say to stop you from reaching your potential. Then again, maybe the power of this place brought you here to stop Shizel.
Guess we'll never know.
Probably not. But what's a life without unanswered questions, right? Boring, if you ask me.
And do you think you'll ever unravel the mysteries of this place?
Ha! An elf can hope. Answering that question will probably keep me occupied for the next 100 years. Is the Helix connected to the Adamantine Tower? How does it perceive distant corners of Tamriel? I may never understand it, but I'll do my best.
And do you have any thoughts on where I should go?
It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you?
I don't know, actually.
Western Skyrim. A cold place inhabited by colder people. They may disagree, but those Nords need fresh perspective. A group of vampires have mounted a shadow invasion. I hesitate to think on what they're planning. If anyone can stop them, it's you.
Okay, so I didn't realise she was going to say that, so let's go and have a quick look at these then.
Somerset Isle, the ancestral home of all elves. Fair warning, our cousins in the Aldmeri Dominion can be a prickly bunch. But our spies indicate something is amiss at the Crystal Tower. They need an outsider's perspective. Someone like you.
Cool. Elsewhere?
This portal leads to elsewhere. The home of the catfolk is well worth visiting, especially in light of recent events. This portal leads to elsewhere. The home of the catfolk is well worth visiting, especially in light of recent events. Reports indicate that dragons re-emerged there. Dragons? Hard to believe, but it's true. The Khajiit could definitely use your help. Seems this portal leads to Blackwood, on the southern border of Cyrodiil. I read an intelligence report about a series of high-profile murders with links to the region. Daedric mischief, too. A warrior like you could do some real good there. That's Kanathi's Roost, a Khajiiti isle with emerging ties to the Aldmeri Dominion. Sea elves have been flexing their muscles in that part of the Topal Bay. Competing interests could lead to bloodshed. Someone like you could set things right. Stros Mackay. It's a fascinating island with rich Dwarven and Redguard history. Alas, it's been largely overrun by pirates. If the gallery elected to open a portal to the island, something extraordinary must be occurring there. So, ready to set out? It appears this one leads to Bleakrock, a frigid Nord holding, north of Eastmarch. For this gate to choose such a remote location, something important must be taking place there. The gallery is beckoning you to face it. Ready to brave the cold? This portal leads to Vardenfell. Fascinating, given that the Dark Elves only recently opened it to outsiders. Our spies indicate there might be something wrong with the Dunmer's God King, Vivek. Anything capable of that is a threat to everyone.
That's it then, so I've got to decide where I'm going to go. And we're going to go to Blackwood because I believe there's also a companion here that we can get.
Seems this portal leads to Blackwood.
Let's go then.
I knew I felt something strange, like glass shattering in the distance.
Murdered, and so close to the city gates.
Keep your voice down. Do you want to start a panic?
Until we know more, I'm not prepared to engage in an all-out war with the Dark Brotherhood.
Too many times dry-skins have come to our swamps in an attempt to claim them. These Imperials seemed no different.
I had a vision of a shadowy figure. It was a robed and hooded cultist. It was brief and powerful, over in a moment. But the figure felt evil.
Now, who are these cultists? And how well do you trust your masters in Leowin?
So that was the tutorial. I only played that so we got a little bit of history and insight into the game itself. For any of you that haven't got the game, haven't played it, just going to grab this Skyshard. The jumping on this is a bit lame. Grab that quick and then we'll carry on. You have to get 3 of those and you get a skill point. Okay, so yes, this is the first episode of the playthrough of this character, which is a High Elf Templar. We're going to be soloing as much of the content as we possibly can with this character, so hopefully it's good. But anyway, next episode we'll be talking to Brigadier Antonius, and then probably ignoring him and heading up here somewhere for see if we can get the companion, which is Miri Elendis, and then we'll carry on with the rest of the content once we've got the companion. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, and also I really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Join me on more of my quests and more of my adventures, and yeah, we're going to get some decent armour. So until next episode, look after yourselves and take care now. Bye bye.